In the heart of World War I, when soldiers were trapped in endless trenches and barbed wire, the world saw something no one had ever seen before. From the smoke came a giant made of steel, the Mark IV tank, the machine that changed the future of warfare forever. The idea of the Mark IV was born in desperation. The British Army needed a way to break through German defenses. They needed something that could cross trenches, crush barbed wire, and bring hope to those fighting in the mud. So in the factories of England, engineers built a new kind of weapon, the Mark IV. The Mark IV looked like nothing before. Its rhomboid shape allowed it to climb over deep trenches and shell holes. Its armor was strong enough to deflect bullets and shrapnel. The steel beast stretched over 8 meters long and weighed nearly 30 tons. It was slow but unstoppable. The Mark IV came in two types. The male version carried heavy 6-pounder guns on its sides built to destroy enemy positions. The female version was armed with machine guns to protect soldiers and clear trenches. Together they formed the perfect balance of power and support. Under its heavy armor was a Daimler engine with 105 horsepower. It gave the Mark IV a top speed of 6 kilometers per hour. That may sound slow, but on the muddy battlefield of 1917 it was revolutionary. It could move where no other machine dared to go. Inside the Mark IV, conditions were brutal. The air was thick with fumes, the noise was deafening, and the heat unbearable. The crew of 8 worked together in the dark, surrounded by the constant roar of the engine, but they never gave up because they knew this tank could save lives. When the Mark IV entered battle for the first time, it stunned the enemy. Soldiers watched in fear as these massive machines crushed barbed wire and rolled over defenses. Bullets bounced off their armor and nothing seemed able to stop them. The battlefield was no longer ruled by trenches, it belonged to steel. In 1917, at the Battle of Cambrai, the Mark IV made history. Hundreds of them attacked together, breaking through German lines. In minutes the ground shook as engines roared and smoke filled the sky. It was the moment that proved tanks could change war forever. The Mark IV introduced new ideas that shaped future tanks. Its track design gave it grip and balance across any terrain. Its armor was layered to resist explosions and shrapnel. Every part of the tank was built with one goal in mind: to survive and move forward no matter what. Communication inside the tank was difficult. There were no radios, only shouted commands and hand signals, yet the crews worked in perfect coordination. They learned to understand each other through trust and teamwork. They became one with the machine. The Mark IV inspired everything that came after, from the Mark V to the Sherman and the T-34. Every modern tank carried its DNA. It showed the world that machines could win battles, that courage could be built from metal and oil. Today the Mark IV stands silent in museums, its steel body scarred but proud. It reminds us of the men who built it and the soldiers who drove it into history. The world of tanks began with this very machine, the Mark IV, the first true giant of the battlefield, whose legacy still lives on in every engine roar and every rumble of steel.